They're making plans to come towards you, but you possibly don't know about this. When it comes down to this King of Blades, this person is upright, honest. But yeah, they want to come towards you and be the balance that you need in your life. Equal give and take is what I'm getting. So yeah, we're gonna stop right there on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and get us a I had some cards for our advice and closing message. Let me see what I got over here, y'all. This camera is gonna keep shutting off. So for the advice, law of attraction for the advice. I don't think this is what I initially said, but we just gonna roll with it. What is advice for collective when it comes to this situation and dynamic? Does the collective need to do or no? So it says this is elevation in reverse. You may be resisting growth. Open your mind to new perspective and release the limiting beliefs. And I feel like with this person in your energy, is probably releasing energies that no longer serve you as well, because they're the ones who giving you the limited beliefs. What else? And this person is slowing you down from reaching your fullest potential. So you need to look at it from that perspective. Like, this person who you love and adore so much, they don't carry that same those same feelings for you, and they are possibly sabotaging you and is hindering you from reaching your fullest potential, like I said. And we have here with the surrender in the reverse, holding on too tightly may be causing resistance. Loosen your grip and allow things to flow. I feel like that too. You may want to hold on to this person, but and you're holding on way too tight for someone that doesn't appreciate you and is sabotaging you and leeching off of you. So we have simplicity in the reverse. Overcomplication may be creating stress. Return to what is essential. So you don't need this energy. This person's energy is not essential for you. It's not a essential, an essential thing that you need. So it's like, it's just overcomplicating everything. It's stressing you out when you don't even need to be or have to be. So whether it's them or like whatever it is that they're, the energy that they're bringing or the way that they're behaving. Now for some of you, you may not want to let this person go, but it's got to be some type of counseling, getting to the root of what's going on with this person. So we have momentum in the reverse as well. Once again, all of these are showing where you're not able to thrive and strive like you need to be because of this particular energy that's in your energetic field. So it says you may be feeling stuck. Shift your approach and regain momentum with small steps. So with this person, you may need to take things slowly to try to explain to them that they're hindering you. They're just being somewhat of a burden. And just doing the small little steps that you can do when it comes down to correcting this situation. And if this person doesn't change or want to change, it's like sometimes you have to think about some things we just need to let go. Remember, the angel card from the beginning was saying some things will need to change. Doesn't mean that anybody is getting hurt. No one no one has to get harmed or anything like that. It's just some things need to change, be moved around, be moved out of your way in order for you to reach the goals that you need to reach and get the prayers answered that you need answered. So you don't have to just throw this person out on their head, but you take some steps into correcting this problem. And if they don't want to correct it, then it's time to release what no longer serves you. We also have compassion in reverse. Emotional detachment or self-criticism may be blocking your energy. Open your heart to connection. And I feel like this is that opposite energy of you. This person is not compassionate. Because if they were, they wouldn't be trying to burden you, overwhelm you, blame you, sabotage you when it comes down to what your passion is and what your destiny is. Let's get one more for the advice for the collective. What else from the universe, please? So we have forgiveness. I don't know if this was upside down, but it says releasing resentment frees you. Now this is for your person. Forgiveness is for you, not for them. Let go of past hurt. Choose peace over pain by forgiving yourself and others. Like I was saying, this person needs to forgive someone from their past, from their childhood or something like that, which this behavior stems from. So they need to work on that. Childhood wounds, mother wounds, father wounds, so that they can get past that, because it's you today, and whoever they end up with, that's who it'll be tomorrow. If they don't ever work on this issue, they're gonna still always want to be as successful as their person, or walk in their person's shoes, or try to sabotage their person from being successful. Let's get our closing message. For the collective. What is the closing message for the collective, please? Enchantment. Cultivate beauty and magic. See beauty in the ordinary. Notice the magic and miracles in the mundane. If you cannot find beauty, then seek to create it in the world around you. And that's for you and that person. They need to find beauty in things instead of, just creating chaos around you, being manipulative. They even need to see the beauty in what it is that you do for work, what it is that you're invested in. They need to see it as a beautiful thing. So, and even if they don't see it, then they need to cultivate it. Make it a beautiful environment. they see you working and busy, they need to find something that they're interested in to, work on and invest in on their own time. And that's how you make beauty and magic. You're both doing what you love, and it's creating magic. It's bringing you in wealth, abundance, a luxurious lifestyle. You're getting to do the things that you love. You're both working on things that you love together. Although they may be two different things, but you can make the situation beautiful if everybody's on the same page. What else for the closing message, please? So we have faith, trust, and believe. It is time to have faith and believe that everything will work out for the best. Trust yourself and know that you will make the right decisions. And then connection. Meet on a soul level. Take time for some real heart-to-heart conversation. Share your true feelings, connect, and listen deeply and compassionately. And I feel like that's for you and your person too. Faith needs to be at the center. The divine needs to be at the center of both of you, or at least you. And then you need to sit down and have this conversation with this person. We've gotten that twice, that listening needs to occur, some explaining needs to occur. You need to let this person know how they're aggravating you, sabotaging you, blaming you, how they have this, resentment for no reason, this secret competitiveness going on. And this person needs to be honest, like lay it all out on the table. Figure out what's the problem, where did it stem from, and what's going to be the solution going forward, because this is not working. It's causing too much chaos and confusion. It's giving like this toxic type of environment. And because this person has all of this resentment, they're just overindulging. It's like the harder you work, the harder they're spending. The more they're spending, the more they're overindulging. It's like to make you feel like, you're working for nothing, but it's them that's, overdoing everything. So yeah. I don't know where it stopped, but I was saying that this person has a problem with women being successful, abundant, getting a lot of attention, things of that nature, and they want to be able to fill those shoes. They feel like women get it easier, or maybe some issues around pretty privilege that this person is dealing with, or whatever. But whatever the issue is, this person needs to work on it, figure out why they are feeling the way that they feeling, maybe through counseling, maybe through some type of therapy, maybe even through some type of group. You know how they have like the AA meetings and stuff like that. Maybe they have some groups where people can work on, like their shadow side and, past wounds and hurts and stuff like that. So, but they need to find some type of way to heal. Also, maybe you all can go into counseling together to work on the relationship, possibly separately and together. So yeah, that's what I have for you for the collective message for today. I do want to thank you all for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love and light. And as always,